Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuning in to Mattie Mondays.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mattie B, and welcome to Mattie Mondays. We are back around for another week, 7 more days. I'm thankful, grateful to be here, and this is where we do music in different ways. And tonight I have a very special guest that's going to be joining me. But before we get into that, y'all know how we run it. The recap. And lately I've been just doing my highlights. So definitely the highlight of this previous week was starting my team and I the shooting of the feature-length film Sink or Swim. So that was really cool. We got started. We got a lot of footage knocked out, and the trial and error day. Making sure we got more time to get the lighting right, learning the settings, how we want things to look, playing with new equipment, learning the ins and outs. So that was really, really fly. That was cool. Y'all come on in the building. What's good, Chef? What it do? I know I got several eyes in here. So if you can't get in the comments, it's all good. Stay with us. Enjoy the night. And yeah, we also had a few birthdays, some very, very special birthdays. One today is my big brother, TJ. So happy birthday to you. And then this past weekend, when I got something special for them, my twins, they had a birthday. So let me get this up here so when y'all see this. My gamer girls, all the way back to Mount Tabor when I came home to coach basketball. Happy birthday to you ladies. I love y'all. Happy birthday. So I had to make sure I took some time to shout y'all out. I hope y'all had an amazing day. And all my love to y'all. Like those are my girls. They were in here heavy last week, so hopefully they'll be able to make it through this week. What else we got? What else? I guess Taurus season officially. Aries, they did their thing. They had handed over, and soon come us Gemini. So yeah, it's about to be our season, baby. Outside a little bit, responsibly. Yes. So what else we got? Of course, y'all see it. How can I will not forget. I'm rocking on my money shot jersey tonight. It's alluding to my very special guest and a reminder that we just dropped the official video this past Friday. It is out everywhere, the song on YouTube, the official video. So y'all can check that out, and we'll give you guys a little preview throughout the night. If you have not seen it, if you are completely unaware of what I'm talking about, I'm gonna give you a little snippet and we're gonna get into the rest of the show.
He's on fire.
Yes. So the money shot video, I'm not gonna do too much because I'm gonna get into it with Mogul Mal, who is my special guest that's coming in here. Go crazy in the comments. If you guys have any questions, any feedback, let us know. Drop them in the comments, and we'll make sure we take time to open up room, get you guys up here on the screen, and all of that great stuff. So again, thank you guys for being here at Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I'm gonna go ahead and get my very special guest in here. Now, when I click this button, you already know it's gonna pop you right in here. So let's go. He's looking good. He's ready to go. Got him backstage. He's got his makeup and his lighting right. So we're gonna get him in the building. Mogul Mal.
Mattie, you wow. You said my line and my makeup.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, guys.
I had to go. My personal assistants. That I can't find. It's here. No, it's all good. What's popping?
What's up? Thank you for being here. We had to do it this way. We had our release on Friday, so it's perfect time. And so Mogul Mal has quickly become like a very, very good friend of mine over these past couple of years.
Yeah.
Collaborative partner. We got music out together, building a lot more. Worked on Sink or Swim film last year together, and working on the feature length now. Meet damn near every week now.
I know. We locked in, like for real.
So yes, Mogul Mal. So can you introduce yourself to the room, and we gonna run it?
Yeah. I'd like to welcome myself and all of y'all to Mattie Mondays, something that she drops every Monday with different artists. Even last week's episode by herself. I know I'm supposed to be introducing, talking about me, but I just want to take a few seconds and just acknowledge what you're doing and your consistency and what you've been doing with your rehearsals and all of that and how you brought this together. And so I'm honored and thankful to be a part of this moment. So I'm greatly appreciative of you and everything that you do. Like you fire. If y'all don't know, like, so if you popping in, because I reached out to you to pop in, like Mattie is a dope ass songwriter, songstress. She got bars, she raps, sings, she does it all, and to be a fly on the wall, like on the video side too. So everything, Mattie is dope. So I'm glad to be in your presence and a part of this. As far as myself, who I am, Mogul Mal, hip hop artist, multi-hyphenate from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. That's love. That's home. Been here in the A for almost a dub now. Came here straight out of college. I'm a lover of hip hop and music. That is what I have a deep, strong passion for. I love bars when it comes to the spitting. Freestyling, that's my thing. But putting that pen to the paper is it. So I love hip hop, like its true essence. But yeah, so from that to doing assisting with production. I mean, you want me to go deep? You want me to go in there? It's up to you. Like I get to talking. I get to go. That's why I'm from Oklahoma. I'm in Atlanta. You feel me? I just keep it right there. I
heard that. If you didn't see the bucket hat, that might have been a tip off that he's an MC.
Yeah. There you go.
MC. So that's good. That was great. So no, thank you. Look, he was like, I ain't gonna take over, but nah, do your thing. I got you. So I do want to get into, before we get into the roles that you execute, I want to know a little bit more about before the dub of being down here in Georgia, like where you from, what that looked like, and what that transition looked like.
Right.
That's something that we haven't talked about in public, and I would like for you to give us as much as you like of what life was like there, and then what brought you down this way.
Right. So like I said, I'm from Oklahoma City. I would like to think, far as when it comes to music, I'm blessed to say that Oklahoma is in the middle. So we gather music from the West, the East, the South, all of that. So it's like a melting pot. But I was introduced to music by my brother. Actually, I have an older brother, and I would hear him jamming his tapes, LL Cool J and shit like that. And like I just became a fan, like of hip hop, NWA, DJ Quick. Like I remember my mom taking us to, it was a spot called Sound Warehouse. It was a music store or whatever. I really feel like this might have been, it might have been like 89, 90. But DJ Quick had just dropped the Compton, Quick is the name. Quick is the name. He had just dropped that tape CD album at the time. And I remember going to the store with my brother to get that tape. And I remember looking at the back of the cover and there was a record on there called Sweet Black. And I was like, oh, whoa, that's a little bit much. But the music was jamming, you know what I'm saying? And like so from that point, that's like late 80s, early 90s. Fell in love with Criss Cross. You know what I'm saying? I recorded my first like song 5th grade. I have a cousin that's in the hip hop industry as well. Nitro, shout out to Nitro. But put me him and my other cousin, they put me in the studio, and like that was it. So Oklahoma, that foundation, like freestyling, being at the lunchroom, like I remember being on 1, 2, 3 until the 4, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Like I vividly remember that, me and my partners, and that's just where it started. I was in talent shows as a kid. I thought I was a dancer. I still got dance moves occasionally, you know what I'm saying?
But
But
we're gonna get back into that.
yeah. But the hip hop, like I said, the music scene at the crib, we got everything. So we listen to Texas music, you listen to West Coast, you listen to East Coast, and I sponged all that up, and that's what it was. I mean, that's what it was for me. So I always felt that though, that being there, I knew I would have to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like just seems like the scene was at that time, you know, like the local scene, that's what it was, it's just local. You know what I mean? And so like, you know, you have to go get to it. So I go through middle school, high school. I've always been like part of a group. Shout out to my guys, the Intellects. But it was 5 of us or whatever. Like I went to performing arts school. So, you know, we would rap at the Black History shows at the school. Like so we was getting to it in middle school up through high school and doing all that. So for me, I always knew it's even in my senior yearbook, I was like, yo, music, that's what I want to start my own label. That's what I'm doing. And so I ended up going to the University of Tulsa, which is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, not too far from Oklahoma City. And they were starting a program called Arts Management, where you pick out of 3 tracks, you have music, theater, or visual arts. Of course, I went music, but it was more geared towards the nonprofit. So I never forget, I was talking to the dean, and I was like, yo, like I'm into hip hop. I was like, so, and what I'm very appreciative is that he looked at me, he was like, yo, I don't know nothing about that. He was like, but if you come here and you want to explore opportunities, we'll make sure you get the money and pay for it. So from there, I went to conferences in Atlanta and Houston. Russell Simmons used to do the hip hop summit. Joined my school, paid for that. They paid for me to come to Atlanta to come to a hip hop conference out here. I ended up interning, working for Clear Channel Radio, and was doing some on-air stuff. You know what I'm saying, college after that. So that was a start. But music business was always like a focus of mine. Even with my fellas, like just with the group, I was always like, I'm gonna read this paperwork or whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I was interested in that more than the like loving the artistry, but understanding we need to get that business. We need to get that business together. So that's pretty much where it started. And I always knew, like I said, I knew since the 5th grade I was coming to Atlanta. Like Black people, music, and women. It's a lot of women out here. I'm just gonna be honest. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm out. Go to, you know. But more importantly, like I said, it's the Black Mecca. It's where we are. So that's how I got out here.
Dope. Thank you for that. So definitely deep rooted from a young age, and then a bunch of experience, directly and indirectly in some ways. It sounds like throughout your school days.
Yeah, that was important to have that. Like I said, to be able to go to performing arts school, be in the band, that was like to have that freedom of artistic expression. Like I said, even to be able to rap on stage and to do that, like they allowed that. That was like that's good for, you know what I'm saying. Like not from no talent show perspective, but from like you are the performing act here. You know what I'm saying. Of course, our messaging, anything Black related, we doing. You feel me? Like we got to do that. We got to do that.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a quick moment to shout out everybody in the comments.
Yeah.
What's good, Chevy? My teammates, Hilo Arts in the building. Angel, what's good? Thank you for sliding through. And Governor Jackson.
Oh yeah, that's my bro. That's my frat brother, my ADP. Thank you, bro, for tapping in.
Showing love. When you pop you up there, so you can see what he's talking about. Yo, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. It's all good. It's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Through here. Yeah. All right. So something that I know and that I've had the pleasure of getting to learn more and more about you, what's good, Angel, is that you do wear several different hats. So naturally, we're gonna get into emceeing and rapping. But I also want to dive into a few other things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Even from speaking to you this weekend, all the different roles that you probably played 5 or 6 this weekend. What are maybe, I guess, 3 maybe of the top things outside of emceeing and writing that you found yourself doing throughout?
Production assistants, like getting into So hold on, real quick. Let's go back. So
Yes,
one
sir.
of the things is just the term of producing. I've always felt like as a super music head, I always thought like producers were the ones who's creating the beat. Like I always say, what's the difference between a beat maker and a producer? But shout out to my girl Crystal Jordan, who's a publicist, author. She's an everything too, a relationship expert or a connoisseur, all that good stuff. But I knew her from Tulsa and came out here, but she's worked with me. I've worked with her, but I remember I was working on a podcast with her, and she was like, "Yo, you know, you're in production, you're producing," and then it hit me from a musical standpoint. I'm like, "Yo, when I was first dropping mixtapes, when I first moved out here, shout out to my girl AC, producer Sizzle." But after I would get the records, I would line them up, put them in order how I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, I'm a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like it hit me. It's like, yo, so producing, you know what I'm saying? Understanding that title, what that is, what I'm bringing to the table. So you have that you have production, podcasting, anything that like how do I put it? As you see in the title, I have multi-hyphenate, so a person who does more than one thing. I find myself, like I said, on the film side, producing, directing, doing it. So those are the ones leaning into a little bit more. And Mattie just told me that, you know, I'm about to be working on this editing stuff, like to own all the things that we do. But I want to say this. I want to say this to the people though, is that a lot of times my cousin put me on this, and this is what I realize. There's two things I want to throw out there. Is that so for me, I know they always talk about like you have to master one thing. What's that one thing that you do? And although that I'm a believer in that, and you have a niche, when I think over the time of my life, even in school, I was always involved in so many different things.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to do one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I just look at it, it was like I was a part of it. So I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing or anything like that, but it's just me. In college, I was a part of every organization. Like so to be one, I don't know, but I'm the type of person is if we're a team, whatever's needed, then I'm gonna fill in that hole. You know what I'm saying? So some stuff. So a lot of times people think like, oh, you do this. So for me, it's kind of hard for me to own because it's like, no, I just did what the team needed. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like so I have a marijuana brand with my boys. It's called Dopeaholics. I handle the marketing and strategy for our merch. So that's the thing. Like even with my brand, Mac Entertainment, like that was. I'm always down to put together events. So if you want to say promoter, I mean, but that's what we do as music artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, so promote, a strategist. So yeah, so it's a lot of working pieces that I'm doing every other day. It's not an 8-hour day for me. It's like 12. It's like 12, 14 hours trying to get everything in. But I wanted to say is like we do that because that's what we have to do as independent artists. Like you learn it, and what I'm blessed with, what I think I'm leaning into more is understanding that at the end of the day, where we have this name Mogul is where I want to get to. I have to know these different parts of the industry of this. So you know what I'm saying? So when you hiring people or bringing people in, you kind of know what you want to have. So I'm thankful for that. Sometimes it's a hindrance. It's like, damn, like this too. Like, but that's the blessing in that.
Yeah. No, that's a great way to break it down. And I think that'll be good for us to even tap into that conversation that we had, right? So thank you for going into that and sharing everything. I was, I know we talked about the comfort level, right? And yes, as creatives, a lot of times, or entrepreneurs, and with that mixed bag, we are playing. We're our own assistant. We're our own financial manager. Like we're doing everything, creating all the content. Creating the songs. Sometimes some of us beats editing the videos, and of course, being in front of the screen, behind the screen. And those all are specific roles.
Right.
And Mal and I were talking, and I didn't. It was actually my mom who's been kind of like, shaking me and saying like, "Hey, like lean into your confidence here lately." And I was kind of playing a little small in some areas and being hesitant of owning certain roles. Like even editing, I've been editing for over a decade, even from iMovie and stuff. Like I've been chopping up my little vocals over top of like calm, moving, you know, motivational videos and stuff like that. But it's been kind of difficult for me to even own that title.
Right.
So Mal and I were talking about that, like, why do we do that? And subconsciously, it's kind of like, well, I don't want to disrespect the people who do this and have been to school for editing and producing and things like that. But it's what we do, and we do it at a pretty
high level. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
bare minimum, right? So why is it that we don't allow ourselves to own that? And that was a conversation that we were having, and yeah, it's okay. And and like we were saying, like if somebody thinks that I can, you know, take this background and make it move and put, you know what I'm saying, that's not me. But I am an editor, you know what I'm saying. But we all have our own lanes, and that's okay. But I can lean into being an editor out of all the many roles, but also let people know, hey, this is what I can provide you. Mm-hmm. This is the level of, you know what I'm saying, competency that I have. These are pieces of my work. If that's your vibe, let's rock.
Right.
So that was a conversation that he was alluding to.
Yeah, and Mattie, like, she's always pumping words into me, and that's the thing that I was having another conversation with a friend of mine, D. Ray, and we was talking about that confidence level. Like, I know when I first came out here, like, I know that my level of, I was younger, of course, but that level of confidence and owning what you do, and then I've seen that slack off, or you shy away from things, or you don't want to just be, everything is not all about, you know, you being the center or whatever, or and the other thing is, it's like, I think for me, I fall into the place of, you know, being out here in Atlanta, like when it, like when cats start like naming off the shit they do, you know, so it kind of go like Charlie Brown on that shit, like, oh, you know, like, so it's like,
certain things in certain rooms too now.
yeah. So you always trying to figure out, that spot. But I appreciate Mattie, because it made me really sit and think. It's like, yo, like own what you do. Quit playing small, and I call it like fake humble type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, because I play. I mean, no lie, like I play backseat to a whole lot of shit, and I mean, I know I'm supposed to be in the front. You know what I'm saying? But it's really finding that comfort level of not confidence and arrogance. You know what I'm saying? In that, but also to the point we were saying is being respectful to the people who quote unquote do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I get offended when rappers, like, it's like, nigga, you don't really rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I get offended. So I think about those videographers but it's like, once you start doing it and leaning into and learning, it's like, no, it's a part of your arsenal. So you gotta own that. So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better at that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. But that made me, I came home, I was really thinking, I was like, Mattie gave me a talking to. She was like, why you not like, I was like, yo, but to be able to receive it sometimes, y'all. She be going in. But I appreciate that, because, you know, we need that. And so, I need that, you know, so I appreciate it.
For sure. For sure. What up, twin in the building? Straight up. Yeah, we all need a little shaking. And Ma did get, it was just like a gentle, simple conversation. He was bringing up, and I was like, well, how come? Well, why you don't want to? So, yeah, I'm sure it felt like a talking to.
It was definitely time. I was like, yo, I'm over here playing myself. That's why I was like, man, I'm over here playing myself. God, dog. Like, but it was all love though. But I like I said, we need to hear that, you know, like, for real. I needed that in my soul.
For sure. You're awesome. You're great. You're handsome. You are enough. You got all the tools that you need, Mom.
Thank you.
I'm about to hit you with your government. So we'll take a moment to come back, pause for the cause. What's up, twin in the building? Musician Tailors in the building. Thank y'all for being here. All 17 of you guys' eyes. I know everybody can't get to the comments. What up, Crystal? What up, Ma? I know y'all in here. Y'all doing y'all thing tonight, but I know y'all in here watching. Shout out to my niece and my nephew, Amira and Jordan. They said they were sliding through, so thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah, man. So if you're new to this space, my name is Mattie B. I'm a songwriter, singer, and queen of all things, which you'll know in certain spaces in different rooms. This is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I got it down below here now tonight. Look at that. And we're here every Monday. this is a space that my team and I've created to share the different team members that are in my life and my world that I've connected with, and that we've been able to produce some things and collaborate on things. It's a space where I take and share more of the things that I'm doing to also have conversations about, and naturally, like Mal and myself, about things that not only that we're doing, but the things that we encounter in life, and the things that seem to be common across the board in the collective that we all go through, no matter what roles that we find ourselves in life. So that's what this space is here for. We're going to continue to expand it. We started on IG. We are here now, streaming live on YouTube. So, you know, we're going to continue to level this thing up. So I really, really appreciate you guys being here on my behalf and on Mal's behalf. So thank y'all so much for that.
Yeah.
You gave him way too many comments.
That's man. I see. Tell L13, man. That's my guy. That's my guy back home. L13 is an artist as well. Shout out, bro. I see. Yeah, I think my brother texted me, said he's in, but he's not subscribed on YouTube, so I don't think he can make it yet. So he wanted me to make sure I shouted him. So to the family and folks that's in here that probably had a minute trying to click on stuff because you're not on YouTube and all that, you know what I'm saying? I got so much family support as well. So always everything from the crib.
We appreciate you guys. All right. So there are some pockets of time, and we could kind of count that that I'll slide into what I like to call Mattie's ministries. Growing up, they used to call me Preacher Mattie in a picking way in high school. But just naturally, you know, some people might meet me in certain spaces and think that I don't talk, but I talk. As you see, I can talk and I can talk and talk when it's appropriate, right? Yeah. What's good, Chris Kinder in the building? What it do? But I really like to, you know, just kind of express. I'm a recluse in a lot of ways too, but I know that we're all always dealing with different things. I'm definitely an in my head type of woman. But the conversations that I'm having with myself, I know a lot of times are needed outside of me, right? And Mal, you do what you call mountain moments with Mogul Mal, which is like, I love it. It's right up my alley, which allows room for that. You sharing your thoughts and just different things throughout your day. Can you tell the people what Mountain Mogul, Mountain?
Yeah, Mountain Moments. Oh, yeah. Not so crazy. Like, all right, so check it out. So I go hiking. But I want to preface this to say, like, I'm not like a hiker. Like, I'm not like going.
Stop inviting you to go hiking. You say.
You know what I'm saying? Not because for real. But I want to say a few years. I'll probably honestly right around the pandemic. You know, like I was trying to double up on exercising. Right. So you running outside. I was like, man, I want to get, because you know that whole COVID-19, all that crowd. I was like, yo, you need to be outside and get this air. You feel me? Like you got to get that. So I started going to the mountains, but I was doing it was a 2-for-1 for me. So it was to get that breath of fresh air, and it was to exercise. I don't like doing leg workouts. So I was like, oh, this is a way I can take my time, go up these mountains and do that, you know? And so, but I would just sit up there and I was like, yo, this is so beautiful. It's dope. And it just became a part of my routine and doing 2-3 times a week. And then I know, as y'all can see from this interview, I talk. I like to talk, you know what I'm saying? So then I just started like just releasing my thoughts. You know, I'll be up there in my spiritual moments, praying, reading books. I mean, I would spend 2-3 hours. I just get up there to the top. And so then I was like, yo, like, you know, I started having these conversations. I said, I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure other people, like, I always want to like keep it real. Like we always say, keep it real, but have that openness. It's like, yo, like it's a lot of times people want to talk about stuff or need that motivation. And so that's kind of what started. I was like, I'm gonna just record myself and just talk whatever come to my mind. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm always trying to do some type of alliteration or M's, you know what I'm saying? Like try to put words together. And shout out to brand content marketing, Ashley Lindo, because she's helped me with a lot of putting packaging and stuff together. So running stuff, I was like, oh, Mountain Moments with Mal, like this would be my time to just just speak and throw topics out there to motivate people. I'm always supportive and motivating folks, whatever your dream is, whatever it is that you want to do. And then sometimes there's some funny stuff and there are just things that make me that I think about. But it's a therapy for me, and just being open and wanting to get more people engaged and just motivate people to keep going. So wanted to bring that in, and I want that to grow and stay consistent with giving y'all whatever motivation that you need.
So, yeah, and I love them. So those are on his IG.
Yeah.
Mountain Moments with Mom. So I definitely wanted to make sure I
appreciate that. For real. Yeah, and it's so crazy. Like that's the thing. It's like so whoever's watching, real quick, like if you come to Atlanta, if you family, I know I'm gonna take you. We're gonna go hiking, but like, am I going to different trails around Atlanta? No, I'm a very routine person. I'm getting the same way. but I try. Like if I go out of state or out of town, I go check out. Just being a part of nature. That's the other thing I'm learning, because I've never I didn't care. Like I didn't growing up, geography and all that stuff was not an interest to me. It was music, math, and English, right? Okay. So that's the other thing, is that real quick, like I remember my brother came and visited probably like 2-3 years after I got here. And the first thing he noticed was the trees. Because where we're from, it's just flat.
Yeah,
right?
It's so weird.
So it's just flat. But I ain't paid attention to none of tunnel vision. I don't see none of that. He's like, it's the hills. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? You feel me? And so now, like, I'm out looking at nature, like, and taking it, like, yo, this shit is really like looking at the tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is wild out here. So, like I said, I can spend 2, 3, 4 hours out there just really just soaking up life.
That's what's up. Yeah, it is different. Like, I haven't been to Oklahoma yet, but like down in Texas, when I went to go visit my sister some years back, it was kind of like, oh, I could see all the way across. And then when I used to drive and people would be visiting from different states, they would be just looking around like at all the trees. I'm like, what's wrong with them? Yeah. It's not normal where they're from, and I think it's so interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. Shout out to
trees, like for real. That's crazy. Like these trees, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's different. It says the trees make me feel claustrophobic. You like to see what's coming, huh? What's good? Angela C in the building.
Hey, Sizzle.
Grego in the building. Shout out to Chris again. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna make sure we definitely take some time. Tonight we're gonna be talking a little bit more about this Money Shot record, which is out now everywhere, streaming everywhere, and we just released a video on YouTube. Mm-hmm. You can find it. Let me grab the banner at the Mattie B Music, all one word, YouTube channel, and we're gonna get into that in just a few, and deep dive on what that day was like and all that good stuff. Team members, everybody to help make that happen, and the origin of the song, all that good stuff. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to that. So thank you guys for being here. We're up to 24. So thank y'all for sliding in here on Mogul Mal's behalf, on my behalf. We appreciate y'all starting y'all week with us. Chill, good vibes, and great conversation. We're here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I'm your girl, Mattie B. Yes, shout out to my team, family. Love y'all. Thank y'all. All right. Brief little commercial, a moment break for that. All right. So you said out of your own mouth, and for those who don't know you, you said that, of course, when you was hitting the stage, it was, about, the people, the culture. And there is a record that you have out. Let me load that up. That is called Black in America. So let me pop that here.
Yeah.
If you're watching us on YouTube, which is the only place you can watch us now, it is in the bio, all the information. So Black in America, let's get into it. Streaming, so you guys can click that link that's here to check out the record, so you'll know what we're talking about, the vibration of the record. And Mal, can you explain it to them? You guys can go check it out to understand what he's talking about.
Yeah, man. It's a record. Shout out to producer London Elixir. It's another phenomenal production by her, mixed and mastered by Stein with Skin and Bones Project Studios. I heard the beat And like I said, oh, hold on, let me throw this in there. You can follow me on YouTube as well at Mogul Mal. You can check the record out there and an interview that we did about the record. But London, I heard the beat, and initially I was gonna do like a club record. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that was too easy. And during the time I wrote the record. This was 2021. And at the time, like there's always something going on in our community, like day in and day out, right? And I said I wanted that with that beat. I said I want to say something. I want a record that says something, that you bouncing, but it's a message behind it as well. And folks that know me know that any point in time, I will get on my black shit. Like I'm all about it. I went to a predominantly white school. My white people know. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have a conversation.
It's not a secret.
Huh?
It is not a secret.
No, it's not. I mean, my name is Jamal. So that ain't black. I'm black. It ain't black. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom and pop.
AJ, okay.
But no, but and so I was sitting there at the studio, and I just said, Black in America, Black in America, Black in America. But what I wanted to do with the record was make sure that I highlighted not only like the negative stuff, but I wanted to throw in the positives about us as well. As like, you know, we're culture, we're everything. Black people are everything. We're love. We are love. We are the definition of love. You can abuse us, use us, all this stuff, and we go take you back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not in our spirit to just be warring individuals. That's not how we are. We are a people of love. And so, but I wanted to have a record that showed that. So I wanted to make sure that I wrote in that with that mindset. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you the real, but also look at what they love us for. They love us for our culture. They love us for even being a creative, being an innovator, all of those things. Like we are that. So that's what brought the record together. I was in that mind frame.
So all right. So can you give us, so again, it's in the info in this on the stream on YouTube. And when you go looking for it, if you go looking for it on other platforms,
yeah.
Stack up here. This is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Black in America.
And if I could, I know that's piercing. Like I got the merch too. As you see that, I don't know if you go get into it, but the way I spelt the record is with 3 Ks. So if you see the representation right there, and I know that's real, and it's challenging for folks to really look at and see it, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to put something that was in your face and make you think. And it's like, you got this flag, you got the Black Power fish, you got these bullets, you got the KKK. But my belief is that our country was founded on white supremacy. Like, that's just the bottom line. We weren't at the table making any of the decisions. Well, we're still fighting for rights to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just started acknowledging Juneteenth 2 years ago. You feel me? Like we so, and I have a bar in there. It's like, you know, you're 400 years ahead of us. You know, like why are you scared of us? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are so, white America is so ahead and advanced from the start, you know, but we built this, you know what I'm saying? Like this land, we built this, all of this. So that's that record, man. Yeah, definitely check it out, get the merch. Yeah, video coming soon.
Yeah, I was about to say, and you're also going to expand that message with the visual.
Right. So another
from that.
So been working, like I said, the record is a couple of years in the tank, but I wanted to make sure, so the visuals are coming soon. But I'm a person, to be honest, like to ask for help. I'm all about spirits aligning, like, and understanding the right timing. And so shout out to my bro Brandon, who's been working with me on this from the beginning back in 2021. And this is how this came together real quick, is that he heard the record. I was already writing a treatment, and he heard the record and hit me and was like, yo, do you got anything? You got a video to it? You know, and I was like, well, I'm trying to work on one. And that synergy of just him wanting to be a part of was like, yo, that's the kind of stuff, like, because people will do stuff for you, and that's you want people to do stuff for you and with you. But with this record, it's a certain energy that I want and an investment that I want. So waiting until all the stars lined up, and we've written so many different versions of it. Your boy was out here. I'm trying to shoot a short film, you know, and there you start having the question like, do you have a budget for that? Like, you know, like, so that's when I was really starting to learn about the film stuff. Like, I'm up here like, nah, this is all we got to do. You know what I'm saying? I come from the No Limit Master P days, you know, so we just take this camera, we go just shoot it at, you know, we go guerrilla style this thing, you feel me? But nah, like, so through all that time, now I've assembled a team of creators, which Mattie's a part of. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I asked her. Shout out to OG Ogechi's, who's another fabulous artist. My photographer, Lisa. Videographer, director, Kristen. And then, like I said, my boy B. So we got OG, Chris, Mattie, B. Yeah, that's a squad. That's a team as far as getting those visuals together. So I want it to be something special. It's gonna be Black excellence. That's what I'm a believer in. We are not just one thing, we are everything. And I want to make sure that I show that to the people. And I want you to feel it. I want it to be something that you don't just watch one time, because we pretty soon you're not gonna get Black history in the schools. You know what I'm saying? So as artists, we have to make sure that we put that message in there, and then we need you as fans, consumers, to help us spread and share that, because like we know, you know, like music is it's life. You know what I'm saying? So we need help in promoting it, because when we get too positive or too conscious, it gets the algorithms track it down. I can tell y'all, whenever I post something about Black in America or in my stories or whatever, IG, no views. Like little bit, like, so we need that support. But I feel like these visuals is about to go crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
excited.
we gonna go crazy. But I want it to be something that y'all live with and share with family members, kids. And lastly, I want to say on it, I want it to be something that you share with other cultures, because I do know that what's so interesting is that this is how afraid we are, Mattie. This is how, like, if you don't mind, can you put that image up one more time for me?
Sure, let me run that 1 second. Let me get
Because here's the deal, like I said, like, I know folks will look and be like, well, why would you, like, it's hard to look at, but that's my thing. You got to put things in people's faces. So I have a lot of friends and people that won't wear the merch because of their jobs, or they're like, man, I don't want anybody to think this or that. And it's like, man, we live in this fear. I get it. I understand. So it's cool. You know, and then another thing that I was doing, I was talking to people about, what does it mean to be Black? What does it mean to be Black in America? Those are two separate things if you really think about it. Like, there's a sense of pride that comes with being Black, but being Black in America, there's a whole nother thing. So I always think about the mental things that we go through. Like, we're afraid to put stuff right in the face. It's like, I don't want to do that. And I get it. You got your coins to get. So you can't just be upfront or out there like that, but it sucks. And that's why I love being an artist and being in a space where, fuck it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in your face. It's going to make you uncomfortable. And then you got to ask yourself, why are you uncomfortable? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to have those real conversations. Like, why is this uncomfortable? Why is the truth uncomfortable? Is that what it is? The truth is uncomfortable. So anyway, I get on a tangent. I'm sorry, but video coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go download the record, share it with people. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like,
no, it's definitely the cover alone, like you say, is a conversation starter. But that's the point of art, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to evoke an emotion, whether we agree with the content or the emotion that it evokes. That's the power of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's dope. And this video gonna be lit.
Nah, it's gonna be crazy.
Not heard the record.
You crazy.
Here in the description, and it's also streaming on different platforms. If you prefer. So yes, it's lit. It's lit.
Oh man, I've been waiting on this. Like, now I'm so patient with. I'm just glad to have a group that wants to be a part. Man, it's love.
It's up.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna take another moment to pause for the cause and get in these comments again. Oh, we're back at 23. Y'all hanging strong. Some of y'all done probably dropped out to go get some snacks and came back. I see. We appreciate it. We are here at Mattie Mondays. We're here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Since the fall, man. So we here, we faithful. We're running it up. We are enjoying conversation, exploring our journeys, sharing different journeys, and yeah, it's a cool way for me personally. What I get out of it is sharing the cool ass people that I know with my world. So thank you, Mom, for being here. Again, I'm your girl Mattie B, and let's get in these comments. So we got Crystal in the building. My niece Amira, who is also texting me. So let me. What's up? Shout out to Amira, still my little niece. Thank you for sliding through. What were we saying? Hit the like. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. And subscribe as well if you do not. Again, like Mom said, I'm a songwriter, singer, so I always got content rolling out, and it's pretty good if I say so myself. Let's see who else. We got Des Jones in the building. What's good? What's good? He says I wear mine with pride, referencing the shirt, the Black American shirt. Let's see what's good. What's good? Make it plain, but my cousin Angel.
Okay.
She riding. Trust me, she on the other side of this.
Love.
She said, "Make it plain, brother." And you can catch her episode. It's prior to our transition. I'm definitely gonna have them back again. But Angel, of No Punching Bag, but definitely, proud Black woman in the world of fashion. So you can imagine it's not really many that looks like her going to Paris Fashion Week in New York Fashion Week. So she's definitely had some stories for sure, and I definitely got to get her back on to dive even deeper. But yeah, shout out to you, Angel. All right, so where we going next? All right. So we might 8:47. We're gonna go ahead and jump in. So if you do not know, we just dropped the official video to a record that Mal and I collaborated on, called Money Shot. Money Show Teeth. No,
Money Show Teeth.
Money Shot, produced by London Elixir. We actually wrote the record to submit. So what? Maybe a year or so ago. Submit to NBA 2K. So that's where it came about. London hit us. It's like, hey, another submission that I want to put one up for. She put me and Ma together, and Money Shot is what came out. It didn't get picked up, but the good thing about it is music is infinite. So one of these days, whether it's a show or a show plus a video game, all of that stuff is coming soon.
Nah, it's gonna get picked up. We can get it. It's gonna be in somebody's TV show or in the background. It's that. NBA,
all that good stuff. But that was the origin of the record. So let's get into that, Mal. Real briefly, we're gonna go through the whole journey. What is it that you remember from the start of just us putting this record together?
The hook. I said when London sent the beat. I feel like I was just getting off the plane. Was this our? I don't know if this was our first record. This was maybe second, third record.
Ever?
Yeah, because I feel like we did Watch My Back, we got Run,
Watch My Back.
So this might have been the third record. This might have been the third, right? But when I heard the hook, I was like, oh, this is like I tell y'all, Mattie is for like, she just made it a layup for me. So that's what I remember. When I heard the beat, actually I remember getting off the plane, London sent the beat, and I was like, oh, whatever, because I just heard it with no vocals, right? And I was like, okay. I felt the vibe. I was like, oh, this is video game, right? Yeah. Then I guess you laced the hook, and then when I heard the hook, I was like, oh, oh, this shit is. I was like, yo, it's a vibe. I was like, oh, this is easy. And I was like, yeah, I'm. What's the topic? What we need? Bet. So that was it. Like you gave me an extra, like a up to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was that. Like I said from the beginning, that was that. And then like always, like you write a verse and you hope that the other person that you collaborate with, like fuck the verse. I was like, because you laced it. I was like, yo, the hook is already. I get to sing it. I love that shit. But yeah, when's like breathing? It's way too easy. But yeah, that's what I remember though.
Sweet. And again, Money Shot, the record is streaming everywhere. So you guys can go check that out. You can type it in wherever you prefer to listen to music. It is there. Money Shot, Mattie B, Mogul Mal, produced by London Elixir. So we went on to shoot a video that we dropped, like we said, this past Friday. And that was a journey in and of itself, just that one day. But leading up to it, I got to shout out everybody who lended a hand and more into making us helping us to bring it to life. So obviously we put the record out, and we were like, well, okay, let's shoot a visual. And we were having a conversation. Then he started putting the group text together and figuring out who the team was gonna be. Meeting like once a month, and then which became maybe bi-weekly.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling. But it ended up, of course, being us, London Elixir. Chris Kinder stepped in to help produce and direct, and also help, with the camera op as well. So thank you so much for that. She brought on one of her team members who was super dope, great energy, Aaron Scorsese, which is a blessing. So thank you for stepping in and getting that done. Chevy, my partner and team member of musician Tailors, pushing us along in the process, getting us collaborative sponsorships with Body Armor, making sure that picking the location. It was really, really dope. So thank everybody who lended a hand, everybody who pulled up, everybody who's playing it, who's watched the video today, who's listened to the record, who's used it for their reels on IG and stuff, that's sharing it. So we definitely see you guys. We see it. Tag us so that we know, so that we're not missing the love that you guys have been sharing with us. So we put that day together. And we set a date, and everybody pulled up. And Mal, you want to take the lead on what the day ended up looking like?
No, let's hold on. No. Do you start with the day? Man, look. We shooting on a Sunday, right? That's when we get our schedules together. And I woke up that morning. We watching the temperature, and the thing is, we did all of this planning. Like, oh, if it rains, we go shoot inside. We got options, ideas. The one thing we didn't plan for. It's to be 40 degrees.
Cold.
You feel me? Like 40 degrees. So I wake up, it's 8:30, headed to church. I hit Mattie. I'm like, hey, my nigga, it's cold. Those who know me, I don't do the cold. I'm like, man, and I'm outside in it, so that hawk is hitting. So, Mattie, so then I hit Chris. I'm like, Chris, Chris is like, I'm down whatever the team needs. So now I'm feeling like I'm low key getting pumped. I'm like, so I'm like, I'm gonna go to church. Let me go pray on this real quick. See what the spirit, because the sun is out, but it's
cold day.
It's cold. And so shout out to Chevy, man. Like, he puts in a lot of work and time, and I know he was traveling, and I know, like, me and Mattie going back and forth. So Mattie hit the she like, Ma, I need to know something, because what I ain't gonna do, I ain't got to be going back and forth. And I'm just like, man, somebody else make a decision, but I'll do it. I'm like, we was like, nah, it's too cold. We'll just have to figure it out. So then, but I could hear in Mattie's voice, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't want to, I will, but I don't want to. So, like I said, I said, man, I hit you at 10. So I got
give us some time to heat up.
Let's watch the temperature.
Kind of warm up.
Let it warm up. And so, man, I got at church. I hit Mattie. I'm like, man, we got to run it. Chevy done try like we can't be playing with schedules. Kristen,
I ain't even get that call on the other end of real talk, because I was like, I'm not about to call this nigga.
Talking about we ain't gonna shoot, and I can already hear shit. We shoot in the snow, and that's what Kristen tried to tell me. I shot a movie in the snow. It was what? I don't care. Like I wouldn't have agreed to that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like let's get to that.
I got to figure it out.
I was like, all right, bet. So we was like, okay, let's just push the time back a little bit. And man, like I said, it was the greatest decision made. I'm glad to be pushed, but it was cold. It was cold. Just know it was. I'm talking about hand. We needed hand warmers. You know what I'm saying?
I knew better. I knew better.
Nah, man, but it was cold. Like we out there with gloves on, you know what I'm saying? Like it was the Hawk was hawking. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no joke out there. Like we were
Made it through. Even our friends pulled up and they came out and kicked it with us.
Shout out to London because I know London wasn't even having it. Like
she told me years ago, she pulled up to my little picnics, birthday parties in the park, and she trooper though.
It turned out to be
that day.
It was cold.
It was cold. She had her acting debut. Well, not debut.
Yeah.
Her thing acting. She's done it before.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, y'all. We had to, you know, I'm the snack girl. Okay, I'm a snacker. I've interned before, so I know, you know, it's properly supposed to be like the crab table and stuff. I'm working on sets, so you know, we got our snacks and stuff out there. Chevy got the body armor plug for us, so thank y'all for that. Musician Tailors. So it was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great. And shout out to you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, getting there and holding that down. People came through. Like it was a beautiful, like I said, once we was out there, the energy got the flow. I can't say it enough. It was, and then the young boys, there's some cats out here hooping. They out here with shorts. So, you know, this new generation, man.
It was cool to see them, you know, out.
It was cold. That's all it was. Like, it was cold. I can't express it enough. I don't know. 40 degrees with the Hawk. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I'm trying to be, look. Hey, look, I'm telling you, I'm trying to be outside. I'm trying to be out here with my
guns out.
Shirt on. Yeah, I told him we first. Shout out to Mattie, even on the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we go do these custom. It was a whole thing, like the planning process.
It lasts forever, just like the song.
Nah, hey, straight up. So it was great ideas. Oh yeah. Got the names on the back. Y'all know I'm trash at basketball. I don't even play ball anymore. Like,
let's be clear.
Himself,
I'm a baller.
Yeah. Nah, that is. I mean, I can play. I can put up a bucket, but I'm too. Oh, I ain't trying to hurt myself. So it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but it was fun though.
It was lit though. It was lit. It was a great experience. So if you have not seen it, make sure that you guys click around. You don't have to go far. It's right here on the channel, Mattie B Music. Go check it out. Give us a like. Leave your comments and share with somebody who you think would enjoy a smile, or that's a baller, an athlete.
Yeah.
But real quick, and we're gonna actually sit here and watch it with you guys and show the video tonight before we break off. But the lyrics to the hook goes, now of course it's basketball inspired, but when I wrote the hook, like it was in the tub like years ago, and I was like, oh, this is perfect for this, because I was like, I am not using this hook in my lifetime, because it just stood out that much to me, right? When it first came to my mind years ago. But it was just about like confidence. So it's like, wins like breathing. It's way too easy, you know, doubt, believe me, switch that. Yeah, that's the money shot. With both eyes closed, even over the shoulder, I back to the goal, I won't miss. Yeah, that's the money shot. But the hook in and of itself was really about like being confident. Like you can, like for me, how I feel about songwriting, like I can do it in my sleep. It's literally like breathing, because I work that tool. So it's just, you know, being in your bag and knowing like, hey, this is what I do.
Yeah.
So that's the foundation. And then Mal, you know, killed it with the basketball lines, and like he killed it. If you're not familiar with the verses, you have to go back and play them several times.
Catch it out.
It was lit. I had the pleasure of editing it. So that was a lot of fun. And like kind of selfishly too, I had an idea of how I wanted to look.
Which is good.
Trusting me with that. And it was a lot of fun. So yes, I'm blessed to have had you guys, everybody step in with us, myself, Mal, and London, and get this piece of art out. All right, so we're gonna share it real quick, and then we're gonna get back into it. Thank you guys again for being here. This is Mattie Mondays, and we are about to watch with you guys that's what I'm talking about, Angel, by any means necessary. Yes, ma'am. So this is Money Shot. The first, I guess, debut on Mattie Mondays.
There you go.
Official video. So let's get it.
Making money off my wrist, writing goals, then I shoot like I ain't gonna miss. I've been waiting on my life just to hear my name picked. In the class yelling Kobe, in the gym game 6. Swish. All I do is win. Heard the limit was the sky, so I play above the rim. Human highlight film, Showtime magic, hoop dreams, everything I imagine. In school with dudes with 2-3s for fashion. I lace up in my 2-3s, it's all passion. Feel like I am that kid from Akron, putting my whole city on my back end. King of the jungle, still remain humble. Crossover, step back, ooh, watch it stumble. Trey 5 sniper, the crowd is so hyper. Got the NBA jamming, he's on.
Mic sound. Okay. I saw a little. Go give y'all a little piece. To keep this stream intact. Mal, you back with us? You can hear us?
Yeah.
Perfect. So talk that talk and be silly. No, straight up. But yes, you can watch the full video unobstructed with the skirt streaming on it. But that's here on Mattie B Music YouTube. Yeah, go check that out, give it a like, and give us y'all feedback. And also, if you are a DJ, if you know a DJ, if you're attached to different basketball and sports teams, and you think that this is a record that makes sense with their playlist, or a record that you would like to spin at different events and stuff as a DJ that you work, definitely hit us up. You can reach out to any of us, any of our team members. You can hit me at mattieBmusic@gmail.com. And we'll get that record right over to you. We really appreciate y'all. We want to spread these vibrations, and like we said, our ultimate goal is to see it running in some of your favorite TV shows, on some of your favorite video games, and in some upcoming movies. So definitely, that's the vision. So help us make it real.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir. All right. So thank y'all for being with me. It was skipping too much ahead.
Yeah, y'all just go run it up. Watch this. It's right here on Mattie's page.
Yes.
So just, you know what I'm saying, do that, check that out. Please. And download it. Download whatever your streaming service is. Like I said, add it to your playlist, add it to your workout list, your ride through, just do it. Do it for us.
Yes, do it for us, and get those vibrations. But it's a fun song. I really enjoyed creating it and then listening back to it. It's definitely a good one to get you rolling in the morning, especially if you work out early AM, like anytime. So yes, thank y'all again for that. If you are catching this playback, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your eyes and ears. For everything that you guys do that makes this engine run. I'm grateful. I'm thankful to my team, to my friends, to my partners. I'm blessed, man. So I'm thankful for this space, and we are going to continue to be here, to stay committed, and to upgrade and evolve, and do our best to continue to make this a better and more powerful and potent space. So I'm grateful for y'all. So Mal, before we depart, my friend, are there any other projects that you're working on that you would like us to be aware of?
Yeah, I was just about to say, y'all make sure Mattie and I, we worked on a project last year. It was the Sink or Swim. We're all over that. We're on the album, produced by London Elixir. And then we did a short film that we released back in November, which is still up. If y'all follow London Elixir, you can still check out that short documentary, Sink or Swim, $10. So got to throw that out there. But we wanted to take a deeper dive. That London is who brought us together. So I owe so much gratitude.
The bridge, London Elixir, the bridge.
Yeah, that's the bridge, London the bridge, bringing us together. And so I want to highlight that we're working on the full length film, and we can use sponsorship. So we're looking for any type of donations because we're shooting the film, we're having to rent equipment, we're traveling to do stuff, so any help is necessary on that. So that's what we're working on collaboratively. And I got a couple of records, like I said, that I have in a tuck that I will probably be releasing. But honestly, my main focus is getting this Black in America video, getting that up. I have a couple things that I may bring back. I was doing a thing called Focus Fridays where I was dropping my freestyles every week. So I'm go bring that in the tuck. And also, those who know me, I watch a lot of movies. So I have a movie pod kind of working on as well. But like I said, man, y'all stream that Black in America. Y'all tap in with the Sink or Swim film. You can learn a lot about the journey of London and getting into sync licensing. Yeah, that's it. And I just want to say also lastly for the wrap up is, like I said, when working with Mattie has been such a, it's like two peas in a pot. Like we work, the planning, she makes things easy. You know, so when I tell you, it's a beautiful combo. So y'all gonna hear more from us. We got other records out. We got a record out called Watch My Back. That's on the project as well. We got a record called Run. We got music. We got some other, you know what I'm saying, that's in the tuck. But just y'all go see this duo a lot. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the main thing. I mean, we just go work and create. So thank you for allowing me in your space and to share that with you for real. Because yeah.
Mr. B, say can you get one?
This is customs, baby. Baby. Hold on. You see the one of one, baby.
I had a couple requests. My sister's trying to get my dress.
You know what I'm saying?
We might have to figure out some merch.
You know.
I was gonna shout out to Mr. Biggs. But thank you so much for that, Mal. Mal is patient with me, guys. As chill as I might appear, the more and more I get comfortable with you, the more I am my fiery self. But he understands that as just me being comfortable and, you know, just showing my passion. But no, I really do really truly enjoy working with you, Ma. It's great. It's you're definitely a pleasure, a joy to work with, personality and talent. So yeah, it's been a godsend for sure. And before we depart, guys, if you guys have any questions, any comments, go ahead and take a moment to drop those down below. Let us know what you're thinking. How much, not if, but how much you enjoyed tonight. We really appreciate y'all sticking with us. I know it's a big commitment to be here on the start of your week on a Monday. I know that one of my biggest shows that I watch is streaming now. So I'm gonna go back and catch that. But no, I really, really do appreciate you guys giving us an hour of the start of your week. We are intentional about making sure that we bring some fun, some smiles, some content that also encourages and that might challenge you or that you can see a reflection in. So we are grateful for you guys. So again, if you have any questions, any comments, go ahead and drop them down below. And Mal, before we depart, I would like to leave some space here and ask you, what are some marks? And I don't know why, but this is something I want to ask you. What are some marks that you would like to leave behind in all that you do, and like through your talents and your gifts? What is your goal to leave?
That's dang. That's great. You know, because my Mountain Moments today was about impact, and I think that's my biggest thing that what I want to leave with my people is the just positive vibes, right? I want to leave. I guess the goal of support and just mainly being there for people. I think we need to have that more. And when it comes to the music side of things, I want to leave the passion, right? So I want to leave that essence of I love, like, actually bigger than music, whatever you do, you love doing it. That's my word to the people. Just love what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do. So I want to be able to, I feel like that's you know, I say to myself daily, like, cause shit be getting rough. Like, I want to be very transparent with those who are watching as an entrepreneur. Like, some days it's up, some days it's more bad days than good. You know what I'm saying? And you be asking yourself, but what I told myself, I did the corporate thing. I had a regular job, so I don't want anyone to look at me, and I don't go for the pity party or anything like that. These are my decisions and choices, but it's chasing after what I love. And shout out to my cousin, when you're talking about what you want to leave, my cousin Nitro has said to me, he said, whatever you do, just make sure you're a part of it. So I took that and was like, no matter. So it gets back to these different roles that I play, right? It was like, yo, I want to be a part of this community, this entertainment, this hip hop. So I want to leave that passion with my people. Like, I'm always wanting to motivate the kids, but that's my word to the kids is find what you love to do and figure out how you can turn that into a profit. I think that will keep our attitudes better. You know what I'm saying? You just wake up doing what you do, and then and give back. You know what I'm saying? Give back. I want people to see. I do a lot of things in the community with kids, and I truly believe that as Black men, that is our job. You know what I'm saying? We are the leaders. Like, the world is better when we lead, when we can provide that. So that's what I want to leave. I want to leave leadership and passion for what you love doing. So that's my I feel like that's my mission in life, to bring y'all positivity. Go after what you want. Find out what you're good at and go get it, and then pour that into somebody else.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Mal.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna dig in these comments, and then yeah, we're gonna get on with the money shot.
Money show tea. I got
Crystal in the building. Money show tea. Guys, look, we can let them in on the inside. When we first got these, I see that little gap right there. We were a little nervous. We was like, this is a money show tea. We made it through. We made it through. Money shot, baby. Share with the money shot tea. Thank you so much, Mal, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for being active. You got an invite to Mr. Biggs. He said, "Gonna pull up on you. See what your freestyle skills is like."
Hey, we talking freestyle. We talking off the dome. We ain't talking. I'm coming with 16 or 32 ready if I need to do that. But I'm from the era of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Where it's off the dome.
Chris trying to get the jersey. Thank you so much, Callie. Thank you. Yeah, we might have to get some merch popping, but when y'all see us performing in the future, you know, we'll be rocking.
Yeah.
At the Hawks game and at the Carolina game and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that is the future. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thank you for being active. Thank you for all your support and your love for myself, for Mal. Yes, it is a beautiful thing. If you have not, take a moment before we go.
I know I'm gonna tap in with him.
Take a moment to follow me here on YouTube. It is Mattie B Music. Give us a like and a share and a thumbs up tonight. If you got family, friends that may have missed it, make sure you take this link, share it out with them. We highly appreciate you guys. We're going to keep building this thing out. If you have not seen, and if you have seen the video Money Shot, go take it for another spin. Make sure you give it a like, leave a comment underneath the video. It's right here on this channel. Yeah, get some smiles. Now you guys got the background, so you know, even though the sun was beating down on us and the camera, camera had us on, you know what I'm saying, looking fly. It was free. So now you guys know that we thugged it out. It was a beautiful day. So go watch that piece of art. Please, we appreciate your support.
I know that Mattie edited the video, like she done wrote the hook, she done wrote a verse. You know what I'm saying? Like give it up. I mean, I guess I can't hear y'all clap, but hey, just give it up. You know, y'all give it up. Mattie B. Y'all make sure y'all throw in the comments, hit it with the air horns or the fire. Nah, that's dope. Yeah, just fire it all out. You feel me? Nah, that's dope.
Appreciate it, man. Yes. Y'all go check that out. Make sure you follow Mal on IG at Mogul Mal right there below his name. We are grateful. I have a beautiful week, man. And hold tight to your confidence. Hold tight to your confidence. Know that you are equipped. You can do it. And if you don't feel like you're equipped, take that step to get better. we are always in the process of evolving, unless we're standing still, and we don't want to do that. So hold on to your confidence. Go get it reignited. Get outside, get you some sun, and yeah, man, be thankful. Anybody that's going through with us, experiencing loss, love to you, peace to you, and yeah, man, I'm thankful for your eyes and your ears. We are exiting for the this Monday, but we will be back. I will be back next Monday here on Mattie Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love you, Mal. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night. We're just gonna act cool while it's exiting.